Good morning, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button somewhere down here. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. It's time to finish the table. And I'm laying out the design on the tabletop. Let me show you what I got. I'm thinking this is the section, so you can see where it's white underneath there. This is the section here because the pretty white flower and then this great big piece of blue right in the center and a bit of blue down here on the edges is going to really make this pop. So I think that's it. I'm going to cut this out into a section that I need to iron because these wrinkles will not come out of this paper. This is, what kind of paper is this again? This stuff, Redesign, Decoupage, Decor tissue paper. I love it. It works really well. It doesn't bubble up, but it is like a fabric, and this will not come out. I don't care how much glue you put on it, you're going to see this. So if you're going to use this paper, trust me, and iron it. So I'm going to cut out this section, and then I'm going to iron that bit, and then we're going to get to gluing. I'm not going to lie. I'm very excited and looking forward to this. Oops, just dropped that on the floor. I'm going to cut this. Give us a nice edge here. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm cutting paper. All right. And the only reason I'm doing that is to make it just a little more manageable for me to use. I will actually face the camera so you can see what I'm doing, but I don't have an iron in here. I'm going to take this out to the other room and iron it with the plain iron. So excited. Look how pretty that is. It's going to be great. Okay, we all ironed. The wrinkles are gone. That was a project. I need to get the decoupage glue, and we're going to cover this in decoupage glue and then lay it down carefully to make sure it's in the right place. I do not want to cut the circle first. I'm going to use a razor blade to cut it after because I'm not adept at cutting circles when I don't know the exact size of this circle. I have Mod Podge Hard Coat. This is for furniture. I'm going to cover the whole thing first and then lay the top down. Why am I so nervous? I'm so nervous. I'm going to do 2 passes. I'm going to go this way and then I'm going to go the other way. I'm so nervous. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I love this paper. That's why. And I think this is going to be so pretty once it's done. So I think I'm just nervous because if I mess this up or get dog hair all over everything. Margot, leave your hair at home. Now I'm just going to smooth it out. And I have no excuses now. I got to do it. Okay. This on the edge, the top. And there's a freaking dog hair. Oh my gosh, Margot. I'm gonna get rid of the dog. So you take the same brush with the decoupage glue. We are brushing this down to ensure a good contact with the surface. For those of you who are new to decoupaging, because I never know who's jumping on the channel and when and how far along in the journey you are of DIY, so I'll just talk this through. Now this particular paper, the decoupage glue rises up through it so you don't get the bubbles that you get under some paper. That's why I like it. And now we're going to put hard coat over the top. There's my hair. Oh my goodness sake. What is happening here? I swear. All right, let's find a razor blade. Start trimming that off. Changed my mind. I'm going to let this dry because as I start to move this around, it's not sticking to this edge here. And I want that to stay down, so it needs to dry first. Like if I start trimming the edge, it's going to start pulling up, and I don't want that. So we're just going to let it dry, and then we'll trim it off. And I got a razor blade and a belly full of courage. Let's do this. Oh. It's working. Okay. It's a little torn up on the edges, not gonna lie. So I need to see if I can clean that up a bit here. Oh, no. I don't know. My God, it's pretty. The blue is the right choice. See how that blue pops now? So I gouged a little bit of the paint right there. You see it right there? So I need to touch that up. And at the same time, I'm going to need to clean up some of these edges where the paper is still sticking up a bit. We're going to glue that down, but let's get this touched up. Did I gouge it anywhere else? And then I think, see, it's a little bright here. There's a couple spots on here where the dark is. That's a little bright too. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Like the white really popped through this black. I gotta think. I'm on the next day because Victoria was in a play last night and she was a star. My baby's a star. I'm saying. My lovely husband gave me this, which is the sharpest Sharpie or like X-Acto blade there is. I swear to God, this thing is deadly. So I am going along the edge, which you can't even see it. Hang on. All right. So we have these little bitty overhang things that I have to get rid of here. And my plan is to take the super sharp X-Acto blade. Ooh, that's working. And just lean it on the edge and slide it. Oh. It worked. So I had to wait till today anyway because I needed it. I needed my husband to provide me with the X-Acto blade. There's a hair here. Let's shave that off while we're in here. Don't twist the blade. There we go. Oh, the hair's gone too. All right, I'm going to do it all the way around and just clean up these little edges here. Yeah. Not super exciting for you guys. So let's come back when I'm done. Okay, she's done. I'm so excited. Actually, she's not done, but I trimmed off all the excess and then I cleaned up the edges and I gouged it when I trimmed the edges so I had to repaint the edge. I gouged it twice. So it took me a hot second. And then, yeah, I think it's freaking gorgeous. I am so excited. It's not done because while I'm gone, while I'm in Arizona, my husband is going to give her a coat of clear coat, like a heavy duty coat of spray clear. So if I try to roll clear in here right now, I have dog hair, cat hair. It's not a clean, like my hair has been on it, my freaking hair. Like there's hair everywhere. So my husband has a spray booth and it's clean and he can get it done for me. So we're going to use this, not sponsored, but they should, and a semi-gloss. And I asked him to do like a heavy coat over the whole thing. And especially the top, like the top is my priority because I don't want any heat or anything like that to ruin this gorgeous, gorgeous top. And I mean, yeah, gorgeous top. This is beautiful next to the blue. And I know the pictures that they had on the actual packaging showed it against a dark black paint, which of course you see then the black background and the pink flowers more. Like you don't really even see the blue in there. Like it's not highlighted, but when you see my table, the blue really pops because it is set up against a blue to bring out the blue. Your color choices matter when you're working with things like decoupage paper. And I think people forget that sometimes. I know I'm like way up there. Hello. Like way high up now. I don't know. This camera's all messed up. People forget how important the color choice is. So if you paint everything white and then you decoupage over it, you are losing an opportunity to bring out some of those subtle colors like the blue in this piece because you're accenting everything when you use a neutral like black or white, but you're definitely not accenting everything when you use the blue. And I mean that blue doesn't even show on there. When I bought this paper and I saw it online, I didn't notice the blue. I didn't notice the blue until I got it here and opened it up and went, oh, there's kind of like a blue on there. And I mean, you open it up and it's not really that noticeable, right? Like there's blue in there. Somewhere in there, that's a hue of blue in there. Like I can see it through the light. There's blue right here, but it's not noticeable until I put it against the blue. And then it became very noticeable. That's blue right there in that black. It skews black if you put it with black. You're not going to notice that gorgeous blue. I painted the white and then put this down, and against the extra blue, you're seeing those blue colors come up instead of the black. So it's a choice. So if I use this paper again and I chose to use a pink, a light pink, like a baby pink, those pink flowers would be popping. If I chose to use black as the color that's around it, then it's going to be very dark and very moody. But I chose blue. So you can get a different look, I guess, from what I'm saying is from your decoupage papers, if you look at the colors that are buried in the design. So it's not necessarily the top color that you see. It's not the pink or the white or the black. You know, if you pair it with one of the colors that's woven in and somewhere buried underneath, you're going to get a different look than everyone else that's using white or black or beige or all that stuff. So pay attention to those little subtle color pops in there, and you can do something about that. But for this piece, she is done as far as my part is concerned. When I get home from Arizona, my husband will have a nice wonderful clean coat of clear on it. And she'll be ready to go into Vintage Junkie because it's just, oh, it's one of my favorite pieces. This is one of my favorite pieces. I can't even tell you. I have a few pieces that I've done in my career that they're like landmark pieces in my brain. They're my favorites and I can't get over them. And I can't get over how they turned out because a lot of times it's not how people expected them to turn out. There was a lot of criticism on some of the pieces that I chose to do, like the hot pink vanity. And it was like, oh, she painted it like this hot paint. I heard people talking. I hear you at pick events. Like, you're not very stealth and I'm just around the corner. It sold the first day of the sale. So other people see the vision too, but they stand out as some of my favorite pieces that have color. And I don't know why I started painting everything white because I thought it would sell faster. Like, that has not been my experience. I've been painting gray and nothing has sold. I have painted white, nothing has sold. So we've got to go back to just trusting my instincts and giving everybody a little bit of a shake-up every once in a while. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy chunking. Bye. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.